Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Shampoo here, at Anime Central. Want to go ahead and kind of doing this as a live reaction, but not really as much. I just want to share the video as much as I can, at least with my viewers, and try to get it out there as much as possible. Channel Awesome, they went ahead and made a video about this, and I was actually made aware because a few viewers of mine posted in the comment section saying, hey, check this out, need to make people aware what's going on, because a lot of people don't really know this is happening right now, and they're doing this kind of really abruptly, kind of on the spot. And even right now, as I look at it, there's like less than a day to even really go ahead and put your input on this, and I want to urge everybody to do so. Whether you feel that live reactions is a part of fair use or not, it's it's not really for that. But like I said, it's everything here is opinionated, when it comes to reactions per se. But this is just about the importance of fair use in general. And there's a lot of people, including myself, in the past and currently, that have become a victim of false of strikes and false DMCA claims and such. And I want to go ahead and play this video here on this channel. Hopefully, I'll leave the link to their channel in the original video in the description. But hopefully they won't have an issue with this, and they really shouldn't, because I am trying to help spread the word about it, about this situation and fair use. So guys, I urge everybody to go ahead and check this out. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on.
Okay guys, we can start to make a big change here, but we have less than a day to do it. So listen up. Yesterday, Fight for the Future informed us that the Copyright Office is looking for feedback on the DMCA, whether or not it has helped or harmed the internet as a whole. This took us by surprise, and apparently it's flown right under the radar, as right now, if you take a look at the comments, there's only 80. There's barely any there at all. This is our chance to let the government know what's been going on with fair use, and strangely enough, the date that they're gonna cut it off and not let you do the comments anymore and stuff is April 1st. April Fool's Day. So I have to emphasize, this is not an April Fool's joke. Cross my heart, everything, this is for real. This is something every YouTube creator, every viewer, just anyone that's on the internet needs to comment on. And there's not a lot of time to do it. With Where's the Fair Use, so many people have verbalized how much the DMCA is being abused with these false claims. Everybody has either made a video or knows somebody that's made a video that if it went to court, it'd be deemed fair use. But it was taken down anyway. This is your chance to let Washington know what's going on and how incredibly dated this process is. The DMCA was signed into law on October 28th, 1998. It was created to protect copyright holders' rights as well as websites who host content. If a website gets a DMCA takedown, they must take down the content related to the DMCA. Here's the problem. It hasn't been updated to account for today's internet. Back in 1998, the internet was far different. Many big sites were created and many of them failed. We backed up our data on floppy disks and we now use the cloud. Many of us use the internet for all our entertainment, and the DMCA was written for the 1998 internet, one of which, a site like YouTube, was nothing more than a fantasy. News stations aren't the only ones who can break news now. An average person with a cell phone can break the news before they can. The internet has changed so much in those 18 years, yet one of the major laws around it has become a fossil. The DMCA fails to account for the internet of today. Instead of it being used to protect the content creators that you watch and love, it's now being used to harass and even destroy those content creators. This is a chance for us to band together and protect the internet that we love, and bring it to the one place that can protect it as a whole. Until we get strict penalties in place for false DMCA takedowns, YouTube is always going to be under attack. and so will the internet. This is our chance to bring the fight out of YouTube and into Washington, D.C. If you look below, Fight for the Future has created a website so that you can send comments to the government right now. In fact, it needs to be right now. This page contains a form letter that you can edit to explain how the DMCA has affected you. Mention how people file claims on content that they don't even own. Mention that DMCAs are being used to inflict harm on individual creators and they are being used to stifle free speech. Mention how people just talking on camera with no copyright footage or music are being taken down. Mention that some companies believe they create the law. Mention that DMCAs are being used without factoring in fair use. Mention that DMCAs are being sent by shell companies to shield the companies sending the takedowns. Mention how people use them as threats. Mention that videos are getting hit multiple times even after they're cleared. If you're a creator, mention how your DMCA takedown resulted in lost revenue and harassment. This was not our original planned next move for Where's the Fair Use, but it is incredibly important. We have a short amount of time to really make our voices heard here. So definitely send a comment, call, send them emails, and let them know that this needs to be fixed. The battle we're about to embark on is not going to be a short one, but we're in it for the long haul. We know that this is going to require a lot more calls to action, but this needs to be done to protect content on the internet, all of our content. Whether you're trying to just upload pictures or entertain someone, we're all at risk. This has been shown by all the invalid takedowns in the past. While the current entertainment industries have the money, we have the numbers. The internet defeated SOPA. The internet defeated PIPA. Let's put an end to these type of bills and secure the internet for the present and the future. Let's begin the process to fix copyright law and bring it into the 21st century. We're witnessing a cultural shift in entertainment that was last seen by our grandparents and our great-grandparents. The last time this happened was in the 1950s. The internet through internet-enabled devices will become the norm for watching content as more and more people abandon cable and satellite. We need to make sure that the industry that has such a hard time accepting new technology can't continue its reign of exorbitant prices and anti-competitive practices. We genuinely don't ask people to share our videos, but with this, we really need you to share it with as many people as you can, and as quickly as you can. Links for everything we've talked about are below. Definitely check them out. This is our chance to finally start fixing YouTube. Comment, call, and email. We only have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 1st. That's not much time. Go make your voice heard.
Okay. All right. I for one will be filling this out. I'll have a direct link to takedownabuse.org in the description of this video, as well as, like I said, the link to their video in the link in the description, guys. Now, you know, y'all have heard me talk about my strikes and my channel and stuff like that, but you know, just real quick, the main thing that I'm gonna say in this whole ordeal is that, and what I think a lot of people agree with as well, is because these companies use a DMCA basically just to snipe us down, and we have nothing, literally nothing to have any leverage whatsoever, and that is completely fucking wrong. So one of the things that I'm gonna say is that, you know, if there is because you know, a lot of times you'll get these false copyright claims from people that don't even own the content, or sometimes you get copyright claims from companies that or committees or whatever that don't even really have direct affiliation with the content, the original copyright owners, and they're just, you know, that's what's happening with my channel right now, actually, and they're just submitting these strikes and stuff. So the main thing that I want to say is that, look, if they submit a strike to my channel, okay, then if it happens numerous amounts of times, and let's say I win pretty much like every counter notification, like let's say they give me like 3, 4 strikes or whatever, or 10 strikes, whatever. A certain amount of strikes, maybe between 5 and 10 or something. And I submit my counter notifications, and I win every single one of them. I think that from then on, that company or committee or whoever the fucking claimant is should not be allowed to submit another strike to my channel. It's understandable, because if they legitimately had proof, if they legitimately are affiliated, then they could keep the goddamn content down. But the problem is that they don't. And that's why the content comes back up. So that's one thing that I am going to be saying. There should be a limit to how many strikes that they can give, so that, well, I mean, there's a certain way to put it, you know, like if a claimant loses a certain amount of counter notifications submitted by the creator for videos on their channel, that claimant should not be able to submit any more strikes to the channel. Period. And also, there should be a grace period, so that if a strike is coming, it's not like the company just, you know, the strike shouldn't just go boom, there's the fucking strike. No, there should be, our channel shouldn't just go down, and strikes shouldn't just be put on our shit and all of it's like, no, a strike should happen if they submit a strike, and then we're given a grace period to counter notify the strike. Maybe 24 hours or 48 hours. It doesn't have to be some long ass time. Just a day or two. As long as we submit the counter notification within that day or two, if they do not respond to that counter notification within the allotted days that they always have, which is like 10, 14 days, then the strike should not even be put on our channel. But if they do respond, then of course there should be something be put in place after that. Or maybe if they respond, then the strike gets put on. There has to be something there, something. But there needs to be some type of grace period. All right, it shouldn't just be like, oh, we're gonna strike you, and then the strike goes on the shit, and then that's it. There's several things there's a lot of things that can be said here, and I think everybody has their own take. Everybody has their own idea, but the main thing is to make sure that your voice is heard, whether you're a creator or a viewer. Guys, you got to make sure that if you're a viewer, you go ahead and say what you need to say as well. You can't just leave this up to creators. There's a lot more viewers than there are creators. All right, guys, everybody from creators to viewers, go to the link, takedownabuse.org, say what you need to say, and, you know, make it happen. Let me see if I can bring up the page right now. Like right now, as I'm doing this, by the time this video goes up, as you can see, there's the countdown. Time is running out for Protect Your Tweets and Videos. 21 hours, 47 minutes, 33 seconds. So as long as you do this before the day ends, you're fine. Best thing to do is do it right away, guys. Do it right away. I can't urge it, you know, no more than that. But alright, guys, I'm out of here. I'm Shampoo. I'll see y'all next time, and as always, thanks for watching. Peace.